Thank you, Sue.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody. You'll have to bear with me as I'm a little bit nervous, and Helen just speaks so eloquently. It just flows out of you from Helen. So if I stutter, please excuse me. But yeah, hi, I'm Steph. As Sue said in the introduction, I kind of started my career in Coventry. So hi to everybody from Coventry who's watching. I worked there for 3 years, rotating around all different areas. And then I joined the Worcester team about 5 years ago. So hi to all of you guys as well. I've predominantly worked on delivery suite for the majority of those kind of 4.5 years before starting in a continuity team in September. So I'm part of Team Pearl. There was 2 teams that launched 2 years ago. So Team Sapphire that Helen is in and Team Ruby. And then we were kind of one of the next 2 teams to launch. And there was one other team, Team Opal as well. So we were kind of the 4th and 5th team to launch in September. The reason that I wanted to join a continuity team was to give that more personalised care to women and their families. I really wanted to get to know people better and get to know them through that journey of being pregnant to becoming families, and to give that holistic approach to care. And personally, I wanted to have more of a flexible working diary. I've been working shifts for many years. I was a little bit selfish that I wanted a little bit more job satisfaction that I wasn't quite getting. And I just wanted to change. I felt like I needed a change in my path, which I think we all know we get that itch every now and again, that we need a little change of direction. So as you said earlier, we Team Pearl cover a different postcode in Worcester, so we're a little bit more central in Worcester. Our area covers one area that's quite a deprived area of Worcester. We are lucky that we have a children's centre that we are kind of based from. So we have a clinic room there that we use, and we have a bigger room that we can use for team meetings. And once we are out of COVID, we can use for antenatal care and just general coffee mornings and meet the midwife sessions. So we have 8 midwives in our team. We've got 3 full-time people and 5 part-time midwives. We all joined from different areas, so some from the community and some from the units. How we work is as a full-time member of staff, I would do approximately 3 or 4 on-call days a week, or they could be either a 12-hour day or a 12-hour night is how we work it in our team. And then we also have days where we're allocated to be available for visits and essential visits. And then we have other nights where we might be second on calls for home births. We always have our 2 protected days off. So when we're working our off duty, those are the first things that go in, are our 2 protected days off, and then everything else fits in around there. We work our annual leave out within our team, so we're not governed by kind of a manager or anything for that. We work it out between us, and we've kind of worked out how many people can be off at any one time so that we can still cover the service adequately. As the same as Team Sapphire, we all have our own little roles in the team. So one of our midwives will sort out the new referrals that come through. Somebody else will sort out the stock. Somebody else is in charge of doing the off duty, and someone's in charge of our training. And there's other little bits of roles that we all pick up along the way. We use Microsoft Teams for our communication. So similar to Team Sapphire, we have on there the allocation of our caseloads. So who everybody's got due each month. We have our off duty on there. We have a spreadsheet for essential visits to make sure that everybody is seen when they need to be. And it's also just general communication we do through there as well. And we use it for our team meetings at the moment as well. So we have a team meeting every week on a Thursday morning, and whoever is available to attend the meeting will do. At the moment, we're doing those over Teams, as I said. At the start, we were able to meet up a little bit more, but at the moment, it's over Teams. And we discuss, generally have a debrief about the week, what challenges we've faced or what lovely births we've had. We talk about the rota and making sure that's all covered. We talk about the upcoming home births that we have. And we also have just started going through kind of everybody that is 36 weeks plus, so everybody's kind of caseload. And that just means that obviously then if you're rang in the middle of the night by somebody and she's not under your care, you've got a little bit of an idea about her. What we also have as well is we have almost like clinic sheets on Teams for each and every woman, so that if somebody rings, you can just pop on there and see all of her details briefly about her, where she is, where she lives, and her pregnancy. So yeah, that's what we do. So as Helen says, we're kind of providing all of that care from the start and finish to the finish of their journey, and we're kind of the director of their care, so they're kind of centre point, and then they go out from us to different things. So we work alongside the antenatal clinic, day assessment, the obstetric consultants, delivery suite, and all the other kind of safeguarding midwives, all the other agencies that we need to, and we can direct the women in those directions, kind of thing. So obviously we're still a relatively new team. We haven't had the luxury of being able to build our team as much as probably Helen has in terms of our personal lives and the social situations, but hopefully soon we can do something social together, so that we can build our team together. But we are working really well. We communicate a lot, and we try and help each other to, if somebody's got a lot of work on that day, we try and help each other to pick up where we can. We've been very fortunate to have quite a few home births since we started, which has been fabulous, as I haven't done a home birth in about 8 years or 7 years since I was a band 5 midwife. So that's been a real highlight for me, actually, is having a couple of really lovely home births. The other highlight obviously is the really, like Helen said, the really great feedback you get from families, and the feedback you get when you can go that extra little bit for women and their families, and you feel like you've done a really good job, and it's really satisfying to get that feedback. So I think that's everything about Team Pearl at the moment. Watch this space. As I said, we're still relatively new to the game, but we're as Ellen said as well, we're having to change all the time, and we're talking all the time about how we can make things better, or how we can just tweak things so that things can be run more smoothly. So yeah, so that's us really. Thank you everybody for your time this night.
Thanks for watching this video from the Maternity and Midwifery Forum. For more expert opinion and analysis, hit the button below to subscribe.